Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Rachel Eiler. The General Services Administration has officially authorized President-elect Joe Biden to start the transition process to the White House. Today, GSA Administrator Emily Murphy said in a letter that Biden is now able to access millions of dollars in federal funds and other resources to begin his transition to power. In the letter, Murphy also denied that she had been under any pressure from the White House to delay that process. Following the announcement, President Donald Trump wrote on Twitter that he is directing his team to cooperate in the transitions, but vowed to continue his legal fight to contest the election results. The Biden campaign celebrated the news in a statement calling the decision a, quote, needed step to begin tackling the challenges facing our nation, including getting the pandemic under control and our economy back on track, end quote. And this comes as Michigan's certification passes 3-0, with all 83 counties having already voted to certify their results. The Board of State Canvassers had what was called a ministerial duty to certify the results at the state level. Before the vote, GOP board member Norm Schinkel read a lengthy statement before abstaining and moving that Michigan legislators review the state's election proceedings. The other Republican member, Aaron Van Langveld, said after reviewing every section of the statute, he saw no justification for a delay. He joined the two Democratic members in voting to certify the state's vote. The board voted unanimously to authorize the staff of the Bureau of Elections to represent the board in any recount of votes cast in the 2020 general election. And now moving on to COVID, there have been over 12 million confirmed cases of coronavirus in the U.S., but the number could nearly double by Inauguration Day. That's according to a new forecasting model developed by scientists at Washington University in St. Louis. The model accounts for the fact that people live in interconnected social networks and don't mostly interact with just random strangers. It projects that if the nation continues at the current level of social distancing, we will likely reach 20 million cases before Joe Biden even takes office. And this figure may be low, but due to increased testing in the upcoming holidays, researchers say that if we went back to levels of social distancing as we had in April of this year, COVID growth could be stopped within just a few weeks. And as those coronavirus cases continue to spike across the nation, two more members of Congress announced that they have tested positive for COVID-19. Democratic Representative Joe Courtney of Connecticut and Republican Representative Brian Stile of Wisconsin said their positive results were returned on Sunday, now raising the number of congressional representatives who have contracted the virus over the last 10 days to 9. Stile said in a tweet that he started feeling sick last week after working in Washington, D.C. and is now home quarantining. AstraZeneca today became the third drug maker to announce it has produced a safe and highly effective vaccine. Tonight, renewed hope the first Americans could begin receiving an approved vaccine within just a few weeks. Here's NBC's Kieran Simmons.
Hailed as a vaccine for the world, it's far cheaper to produce and easier to store because it doesn't need to be frozen. Tonight, 3 billion doses are being promised next year. Over 20,000 people took part in the trials, including participants in age groups most at risk, like Robin Powell, who's in his 60s.
It feels like a weight's sort of beginning to be lifted off.
The preliminary results, published today by Oxford University, show 70% effectiveness, better than a flu vaccine. That compares with this month's results from Pfizer and Moderna, both more than 90%. But surprisingly, a smaller first dose of the Oxford vaccine gave it 90% effectiveness too. And it uses tried and tested technology.
The safety profile has been absolutely excellent.
A 30,000 participant trial is still underway in the US. Washington invested more than $1 billion. But already AstraZeneca is celebrating.
How does it hit you personally?
The sooner we have a solution, and this can be a potential solution, the better it is. So there are emotions, there's an enormous sense of pride.
And preparing to present its findings to the FDA, looking for emergency authorization. A virus that has moved sickeningly fast, but now the vaccine breakthroughs accelerating. Keir Simmons, NBC News, London.
All right, Mr. Jeff Weller, looks like snow is coming back to the Northwoods.
Yeah, sunny and cool today. Tomorrow, a little bit of snow coming our way. Not a lot. Don't cancel your plans tomorrow. Today, highs near 32, but it felt cool, right? With the wind out of the west and a little bit of sunshine as well. But outside right now, look at this. 20 in Rhinelander, 18 Tomahawk, 24 for Phillips. It's cool out there. We'll have low temperatures tonight, down upper teens, and then warming tomorrow as well. All right, so here we go. So lots of cloud-free skies out there right now, but the clouds are increasing to the west of us, and our next snow system is on the way. It's not going to be a big deal, but there are advisories posted for snow for parts of Portage County, Waupaca County, Adams County, Wood County as well. In these areas, you could see 3 inches of snow. For everybody else, we're talking about 1, maybe 2 inches of snow tomorrow. Again, this is not going to be a big deal at all. Your forecast for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies or increasing clouds. We'll have low temperatures down near 20. Your full forecast is coming up. Rachel?
Thank you, Jeff. The holiday shopping season is upon us, but like everything else in 2020, it's bound to look different than it has in past years. Newswatch 12's Zach White has the details.
In airports across the country right now, masks are the only evidence we're in the middle of a pandemic. Terminals packed with travelers, even after the Centers for Disease Control joins a chorus of officials and health professionals pleading with Americans to stay home for the holidays.
You should not be traveling. Right now, COVID is surging across the entire United States.
But many aren't getting the message.
We plan on having, a good Thanksgiving meal like we always have.
More than 3 million passengers filled airports over the weekend. Sunday was the busiest day of air travel since the pandemic began. Those numbers, along with the ongoing surge in infections and deaths, could be, according to doctors, a dangerous recipe for this year's Thanksgiving dinner.
We're all concerned that may be a super spreading event.
For some, though, after months of restrictions and lockdowns, the idea of being with family and friends outweighs any concerns about infection.
I don't want to live my life in fear, but I want to be wise. So it's a balance in the middle of that.
So many searching for something normal during the holidays.
We're not at a normal life right now. We're still in the midst of the pandemic.
With the virus, just like millions of Americans on the move.
A new study found that 95% of American shoppers won't shop in stores this year. But it's not just shopping practices that are changing. On average, Americans plan to spend $374 on holiday gifts for their friends and loved ones this year. The study also revealed that 54% of people have lowered their holiday shopping budgets by an average of 38%. Digital Third Coast content strategist Kylie Moore says there were also people who upped their budget for the holidays as well.
And they didn't do it because they have more money to spend or anything. They actually did it because they want this year's holidays to feel more special.
71% say they've changed how they plan to shop, turning most often to the internet rather than visiting stores in person.
Get a clear image of how they're going to shop, in a world where social distancing and masks are the new normal.
In fact, 95% plan to shop mostly or entirely online, a steep increase from the 76% who did so last year. Their reasoning?
Most often citing COVID-related health concerns and a fear of crowds, going back to that social distancing issue.
Of those who plan to shop mostly or entirely in-store, 2 in 5 said they'll do so because they enjoy the in-store festivities and experience, while 20% decided to stimulate their local economy.
And more importantly, they're looking to really support brick and mortar businesses.
Despite their enthusiasm and excitement, just 1 in 10 say they have no concerns when it comes to COVID-19.
So overall, things are changing. And people are just doing their best to feel some sense of normalcy this holiday season.
In Rhinelander, Zach White, Newswatch 12.
And with all that shopping online, the U.S. Postal Service would like to remind everyone that they will be closed on Thursday in observance of Thanksgiving. There will be no mail delivery, call service, or post office box service. All services will then resume on November 27th, just in time for Black Friday. The post office will be open regularly scheduled hours on November 25th. Well, when we come back, we'll have your main weather forecast with Jeff Weller right here on Newswatch 12. Stick with us.
Hey, no cell phones at the table.
But it's Grandma.
Hi, Mom.
It's Slumberland's biggest Thanksgiving sale in 3 years. You'll get an additional 25% off our already low prices at Slumberland.
Hi, my name's Chad. I went and saw a neurologist and had several MRIs, and they found out that I had spinal neuropathy. The neurologist at the hospital decided that the only treatment was medication. I didn't find that acceptable, so I called Spinal Aid to get a free consultation. After working with Spinal Aid, I'm able to walk, I'm able to sleep, I have balance, my overall comfort of life is 100% better.
Are you experiencing weakness, numbness, and/or pain in your feet or hands? These sensations might even be affecting other areas of your body along with your balance. You might have already been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy and are taking drugs such as Lyrica, gabapentin, or Cymbalta that never seems to help. Neuropathy pain ultimately diminishes your quality of life. The Spinal Aid Center of Wausau can help relieve the symptoms of your neuropathy. Call Spinal Aid of Wausau today to see if our treatment methods are right for you. Call 715-203-1508 to schedule your neuropathy severity consultation.
Still hard to find a spot, just easier to park. Still the big move, just more moving. Still singing, just more in tune. Still the gang's all here, just less are we there yet. The Chevy family of SUVs, making life's journey just better.
Now during the Chevy Cyber Sales event, use $500 Cyber Cash on most SUV models to get $5,250 total cash allowance on most 2020 Equinox models. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
With all this family fun time, you need a good night's sleep. Come to Slumberland's huge Thanksgiving mattress sale and get an extra 25% off our already low prices. Get this Sealy Posturepedic Queen mattress for just $3.99, only at Slumberland.
All right, a few clouds early today gave way to lots and lots and lots and lots of sunshine today, but temperatures didn't really seem to care. We had highs below average, down near 32 for a high today. Tomorrow, though, the same thing pretty much. All right, so around town today, you can see 32 in Tomahawk, 40 though, Wisconsin Rapids, 34 Brevida, so it's not awful today. The average high this time of year is 34. A couple of us did that today. The record high being 54, the record low 9 below it back in 1950. Look at the sunset now at 4:20 in the afternoon. Okay, so outside currently, these are actually warming up a degree or two from last hour, but it's still 20 in Rhinelander, 23 for Antigo, 24 for Point. Cold. And what this is doing is it's freezing the ground, so when tomorrow we get a little bit of snow on here, it'll likely accumulate a little bit tomorrow as that snow enters the picture. The trend going forward, though, we're up and down temperature-wise. 33 tomorrow, 37 for Wednesday. Hanging out near 40 on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then lots of signs now pointing toward a very cold air mass across the Great Lakes arriving next Sunday into Monday. That'll drop our high temperatures in the 20s and most likely lows back in the single digits. Snowfall so far this season, 12.1 inches. Okay, that's ahead of 2 years ago. The number to beat is 88.4. That was last snow season. And we do have some snow on the way. Now, again, don't cancel any of your plans for tomorrow. We live in northern Wisconsin. We know what to do. This will be an easy snow to handle. But there is a little bit of snow on the way. That should arrive by about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, courtesy of this system right there. And it's, on paper, it's kind of a doozy, right? It's a classic Colorado low, lots of moisture flowing in, but it's going to have a few hiccups tomorrow with energy aloft kind of supporting it, and so it's kind of falling apart as it enters parts of Wisconsin tomorrow. For that reason, we're not going to get a hefty snow out of it. We are going to get some snow, though. So look at this. Here we go. For tomorrow, Oneida County, Price County, Vilas County, we're talking less than 1 inch of snowfall tomorrow. Meanwhile, Marathon County, Portage County, Wood County, Adams County, you could easily see 1 inch or 2 inches tomorrow. That will be enough on the frozen ground to cause travel problems throughout the day tomorrow as the snow does fall. But again, this has been not a heavy snowfall. Don't cancel anything. It will be a bit slippery though tomorrow, especially the counties here in blue, which include Packet County, Portage County, Wood County, and Adams County. This is a winter weather advisory for 2 to 3 inches of snow, making hazardous travel conditions for a few hours tomorrow, especially in the morning through the afternoon. Our forecast though for tonight though is increasing clouds out there. No snow until after sunrise tomorrow, with low temperatures down near 17 and a calm wind already out there right now. For tomorrow, okay, so cloudy, the bigger deal is going to be breezy tomorrow. High temperatures reaching for low 30s. Okay, we got that. And there's that 1 to 3 inch snowfall. Again, if you're on the UP border, you may see a 1/4 inch of snow. Meanwhile, if you're in Portage County, Amherst, Stevens Point, you could see 3 inches of snow tomorrow with a gusty southeast wind that could gust near 25 miles per hour. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows that snow tomorrow, a little bit of a light wintry mix on Wednesday. Again, that's not a big deal at all. There's Thanksgiving. Looks like 39 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Our next chance for snow kind of after tomorrow is going to be Sunday into Monday of next week. Rachel.
Thank you, Jeff. Well, coming up on News Watch 12, the Lakeland Union Nordic skiing team is dealing with a challenge that almost no other sport has to deal with. Find out what that is and how it's impacting their state title defense in Sports Spotlight, coming up next.
Job Watch is brought to you by Ripco Credit Union.
Don't miss the pre-Thanksgiving one-day sale, Wednesday only at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Hurry in Wednesday for all-day savings of up to 70% off Black Friday doorbusters in-store and online. Shop furniture, mattresses, and top brand mattresses up to 70% off now at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
At Lakeside Living Design, we've always got something stylish in store for you. Whether you're looking for high-quality custom upholstery, decorative accessories and gifts, or are designing your space entirely from scratch, you'll have a friendly designer by your side, sharing their expertise, helping you bring your unique style to life. So stop by, explore our showroom, and together we'll make your space feel just like home.
My wife had a tough week at work and she needed a break. I stopped by Quick Trip and they say, I want to surprise my wife with a special dinner. And the Quick Trip lady was like, our take-home meals are freshly made and absolutely delicious. I recommend the fettuccine Alfredo with chicken. And I'm like, sign me up. Upon arriving home, my wife says, wow, what's the occasion? And I'm like, just you. And she's like, looks like someone's getting dessert. Bless you, Quick Trip.
Quick Trip, we got you covered.
Hi, I'm Dr. Justin Scher, DC with the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau. Are you one of the millions of people suffering with the symptoms of peripheral neuropathy? Your symptoms may include numbness and tingling in your feet or hands, difficulty sleeping from leg or foot discomfort, and debilitating balance problems. I have good news for you. You can now get relief with our breakthrough treatment method without the use of drugs or surgery. Our treatments help to heal damaged nerves that cause peripheral neuropathy. If left untreated, you may eventually end up with a walker or wheelchair, so don't delay. Call our office now to schedule an appointment to see if our treatment methods are right for you. We will do a painless neuropathy severity exam to determine the amount of nerve loss. If you qualify for our treatment, it can truly change your life. Start living your life pain-free. Call today.
Don't miss the pre-Thanksgiving one-day sale, Wednesday only at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Hurry in Wednesday for all-day savings of up to 70% off Black Friday doorbusters in-store and online. Shop furniture, mattresses, and top brand mattresses up to 70% off now at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Coming up on your Tuesday, we'll be joined by nurse Christina Paris from the VA on this week's Nursing the North.
And snow chances moving in, Peter. Some that could cause some travel that could get a little on the rough side. More when you tune in for News Watch 12 today on your Tuesday.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Ag Country Farm Credit Services.
Well, sports teams of all kinds dealt with uncertainty this year, as many of us have. For the Lakeland Union Nordic skiing team, that uncertainty is due to more than just COVID. Andrew Goldstein has more in tonight's Sports Spotlight.
They enjoy being outside and the freedom to go and get away from the normal everyday life type of stuff.
May, Tessa, Erica, Maddie.
Eric Kern knows he doesn't have a lot of daylight to work with.
So get in groups.
The sun will begin to set on his Lakeland Union Nordic ski team just minutes after they finish stretching.
You have the weather to deal with, the cold, it could be raining. You could have no snow, you could have too much snow. Every day is different. You're not just jumping into a warm gym that always has the same size court in front of you.
Go, go. Thriving in less than ideal conditions is nothing new for the T-Birds, who won last year's girls' state title and nearly captured the boys' championship as well.
We're hoping that it keeps going because I think that we will have a very strong team this year, and I'm really excited to be a part of it again.
The road to a repeat would ideally be covered in snow by this time of year. That's not the way it's worked out.
I don't think anybody necessarily likes dry land, but it's really a good place to grow as an athlete and get some really good base in.
COVID-19 impacted skiing just like every other sport, with some skiers, like Jakob Craig, even missing junior national championships.
I couldn't accept it personally because it was my first time being there at nationals, and it was just really a tough pill to swallow.
But for athletes used to competing in the dark, the cold, and the snow, or lack thereof, COVID is just one more bump on the path.
It doesn't bother me that much. I kind of enjoy it. It's a sense of adventure, and it's something different than what I'm usually used to. It's really dark out.
In Minocqua, Andrew Goldstein, Newswatch 12.
And Lakeland Union will have to make their run to state this year without last season's individual champion, Johanna Craig. She is now on Michigan Tech's Nordic skiing team. Well, one thing everyone looks forward to at Thanksgiving is having a nice hot meal. And thanks to a generous donation, one restaurant is looking to make sure everyone does. I'll have those details after the break.
Seeing the joy that people feel when they share a meal with family and friends, that's why we do this. The laughter of kids around the table, the thrill of families driving through for a treat, the delight of not having to cook, and instead letting us safely serve you. It all comes back to taking care of each other. And for that, we'll be here with your favorites, and always a smile.
Your eyes are everything. They're how you see the world and connect with others. At Shopco Optical, your eyes are everything to us too, which is why we offer everything to help you see better and look better. A huge selection of designer frames, convenient locations, and experienced optometrists. We're Shopco Optical. You'll see.
Celebrate Eye Care Month this November and get 40% off a complete pair of glasses.
You just can't put a price tag on all this. And yet, we did. But with the new machine from CF Moto, it's surprisingly low because all the features you need come standard, like power steering, custom paint, and a powerful winch, all at a price you won't believe.
For all your off-road needs, American Marine, Shawano.
Hello, my name is Terry and I'm from Phillips. I used to go on vacations with my wife Gail, but I couldn't go much over 2 hours and I'd have to stop and walk because my lower back would hurt so bad. So after my final treatment at Spinal Aid, I am pain-free and can't imagine the pain and agony that I went through prior to going.
Are you suffering with back or neck pain and considering the possibility of surgery? At the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau, we incorporate the latest technologies, including high-intensity laser therapy that provides the highest success rates in helping people just like you avoid back and neck surgery. With our treatments, there are no drugs and no surgery, just relief. Call today for a free spinal disc severity consultation and see if our treatments are right for you. Call 715-203-4392 or visit us at spinalaid.com. Start living your life pain-free.
Do you want to check out this place?
Looks like just another apparel company.
Oh, come on.
They have lots of hats.
And they have home decor.
They have a ton of apparel too. And coffee!
Hooked and Tagged Black Friday sale, downtown Eagle River.
Mornings are brighter with News Watch 12 today. Wake up from 5 to 7 with your morning news team. Marissa Silvas, Peter Dubois, and Devin Biggs. News Watch 12.
If you're looking for a way to help out friends and neighbors in Marathon County, the Salvation Army in Wausau is still looking for donations. You can donate food gift cards as well as unexpired packages or jars of gravy and cranberry sauce as well as vegetables. Donations of hams and turkeys are still welcome also. The Thanksgiving food giveaway is scheduled to continue throughout tomorrow and Wednesday from 10:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. You can check out the Wausau Salvation Army social media pages for updates and more information on how to do so. As well, many this Thanksgiving will be spending it for the first time alone. I know a lot of us here at Newswatch 12 will be doing that too. But Backwater Bar and Grill in Rhinelander wants to make sure that everyone has a home-cooked meal. This year, Newswatch 12, Georgina Fernandez took a look and has the story.
For Jenny Cotullo, cooking is her love language.
You know, all throughout my life, I come from a long line of women who cook, and that is how we love people. That is how the women in my family love people.
And she's spreading that love to many this Thanksgiving. Backwater Bar and Grill in Rhinelander is offering their second year of Thanksgiving meals, but this year with a special twist.
We got this great donation to offer free meals to anybody who wants a Thanksgiving dinner, who wants some Thanksgiving pie, can have it, no questions asked.
Jenny says their anonymous donor gave them enough money to have left over to possibly give free meals after Thanksgiving.
It gives us the opportunity to not just do this for Thanksgiving, but to make this a regular thing where we can help people out and get people a warm meal and, you know, make sure people are fed.
And while last year they provided around 15 meals, this year they're expecting to feed
so many more families. I mean, we haven't even reached 1/3 of our donation amount yet.
While in-person dining is still offered here, this entire event is going to be curbside pickup. All you just got to do is give them a call ahead of time.
If you would like to place an order, I can help you out right if you're ready.
To help cook meal to share, Jenny says that just shows that they care about you.
A little bit of hope, a little bit of a warm feeling, you know, when it's been kind of super duper rough year for everybody. So I think that's important, you know, and it's a simple way. Food is a simple way to care for people.
In Rhinelander, Georgina Fernandez, Newswatch 12.
And the deadline to register for a dinner is tomorrow. When we come back, we'll have your final look at weather. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
When you call a company other than Maher Water Corporation to service your water treatment system, do you really know what or who you are getting? Many companies just measure you up to do a bang-up job, then charge hundreds of dollars and have you sign service contracts. Maher's technicians are trained to not only service our own water care equipment, but most others as well. So if you don't want just any service tech servicing your water equipment, call us at Maher's today.
Their passion is for dental, they're caring and they're helpful. They're all together gentle, the painless family. If you need a dentist, look no further than this. Our office is pure bliss, the painless family.
It's Menards' last 11% rebate sale of 2020, and we've got what you need to keep your projects going. Works Power Tools are known for their innovative features and affordable prices. Get 11% off Works Power Tools. Once you've stocked up on tools, keep everything organized with Masterforce tool chests and cabinets. They offer more storage and are customizable. Masterforce storage is 11% off. It's Menards' last 11% rebate sale of 2020.
Save big money at Menards.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stone shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
My name is Sheldon. I'm from Wausau. I went to the doctor and I was diagnosed with a deteriorating spine. And finally, I couldn't hardly function no more. So I'm sitting and watching TV and I see Dr. Justin Sherrick come on there. I got right in the car and drove right down to his office. I started treatment that very same day, and that brings us here today. I'm totally pain-free. Can't thank the doctor enough.
Are you suffering with back or neck pain and considering the possibility of surgery? At the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau, we incorporate the latest technologies, including high-intensity laser therapy that provides the highest success rates in helping people just like you avoid back and neck surgery. With our treatments, there are no drugs and no surgery, just relief. Call today for a free spinal disc severity consultation and see if our treatments are right for you. Call 715-203-4392 or visit us at spinalaid.com. Start living your life pain-free.
Hi, I'm Maria Seefeld with Miracle-Ear of Marshfield. If you're struggling hearing your favorite news or TV shows, please stop in and see me for a free hearing test.
All right, Jeff, let's wrap this up. Let's take it out to final weather. We got some snow headed towards us.
Yeah, our best chance for some tracking snow arrives tomorrow. The winter weather advisory in effect for our southern counties tomorrow kicks in about 10 a.m. So get ready. There's a bit of snow on the way, but not a big snow by far. Lots of clear skies out there right now, but the clouds are increasing in the west, and there is the first sign of precipitation that'll be in here early tomorrow morning. Again, the system is not doing what it's supposed to do, but still, we will get some light snow across the area tomorrow, maybe an inch or so across parts of the area, but again, this is going to fall apart as it enters our area. So Portage County, maybe a couple inches for you. Meanwhile, UP border, maybe less than a half inch through the afternoon. And then the 7-day forecast includes, there we are on Thanksgiving, 39 under partly cloudy skies.
All right, well, that's it for your news around the Northwoods. I'm Rachel Eiler. Thanks for joining us. I will see you tomorrow.